Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. We are doing number sequence chapter, and in the previous session we were discussing how to work out a generalized term of any given sequence. Generalized term or the nth term. Once we have the nth term, we can figure out any term of the given sequence. So let's do a few more questions, and I'll be doing the practice now 3 on the page 165, and let's figure out the generalized terms for the given sequences. So let's do that. The given sequence is 5, 9, 13, 17, 21, and so on. So the first thing, let's figure out what's the common difference between each term of this sequence. If we talk about from first to second term, or a second to third, or third to fourth, or fourth to fifth, what is the common difference? How we are getting the next term? So the first term is 5. To get the next term, what are we doing? We are adding 4. From second to 13, what is happening? We are adding 4. From third to fourth, what is happening? We are adding 4. And from fourth to fifth, what is happening? Adding 4. So the common difference between each term is 4. And we are going to use this common difference thing. And so the term T1 is equal to, how to make a formula for the term T1, 4 into, the term is T1. So I'm going to use the position of the term T1, which is the first position, into 1. What is it? 4 into 1 is 4. But what is our first term? 5. That means we have to add 1, 2. So, which is equal to 5. Okay. So, term 2. Now the position of the term 2 in the sequence is 2. So, 4 into 2, which is 8. But what we need? 9. So, plus 1 is equal to 9. So, term 3. Position of the term is 3. So, 4 into 3 is 12. We need 13. So, plus 1 is equal to 13. And it goes on. So, term Tn. What is it? When we are talking about the nth term, what are we going to do? 4n plus 1. So this is our generalized term or the nth term. So we have the nth term, we have Tn is equal to 4n plus 1. And supposedly, if we want to find the 10th term, what are we going to do? We are going to replace n with 10. So T10 is equal to 4 into 10 plus 1, which is 41. Okay? So let's do another question. B part, and the sequence is 7, 12, 17, 22, 27, and it goes on. Now, as in the previous case, let's see the common difference in all terms. So from term 1 to term 2, what is happening? We are adding 5. Second to third, we are adding 5. Third to fourth, adding 5. And fourth to fifth, adding 5. So the common difference is of 5, and to get another term, what are we doing? We are adding 5. So let's talk about T1. T1, So, and using this common difference 5, position is 1 and 5 into 1 is obviously 5, but we need 7, so we are adding 2. We have 7 here. Term 2, 5 into position, which is 2, 5 to 2 is 10, and we need 12, so plus 2. So we have here 12. Term 3, position is 3, so 5 into 3 is 15, plus 2 is 17. So our nth term, Tn, is 5n plus 2. Okay? So we have our nth term, and we can find any term using this formula. Supposedly, we want to find 13th term. So replacing n with 13, T13 is equal to 5 into 13 plus 2. So 5 into 13 is 15, 65 plus 2, which is 67. Okay? Let's do another question. Now, the D part, and the sequence is 1, 4, 7, 10, and 13, and it goes on. So, the common difference here in all terms is plus 3, plus 3, plus 3, plus 3. So I'm going to use this common difference. So T1 is 3 into the position, which is 1. So we have 3 into 1 is 3. But what we need here? 1. So it means that this time we are not going to add anything. In fact, we are going to subtract something. We have here 3, but we need 1. So what are we going to do? Subtract 2, and we have 1. Term 2. Position is 2. So 3 into 2 is 6. We need 4, so minus 2. We have 4. Term 3. 3 into 3 is 9. We need 7, minus 2. We have 7 here. So it goes on, and the nth term is 3n minus 2. So we have our formula here, general term here, nth term here. So if we are using this nth term, Tn is equal to 3n minus 2. So let's figure out the fifth term from this formula. T5 is 3 into 5 minus 2, which is 13. So this formula is working. Okay? So let's do question number 2 of the same practice now. Question 2, and the sequence is 3, 7, 11, 15, 19, and it goes on. The common difference is 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. Okay, now the T1 is 4 into 1, and we need 3. 4 into 1 is 4. We need 3, so minus 1 is equal to 3. T2 is 4 into 2, which is 8, minus 1 is 7. T3 is 4 into 3, which is 12, minus 1 is 11. So we have our nth term, which is 4n minus 1. Okay, now for the same sequence we have to find out the 50th term. We have nth term is 4n minus 1, so T50 is 4 into 50 minus 1, which is 200 minus 1 is 199. So I hope that you got the idea how to make a generalized term or the nth term with these examples, and it's quite simple if you just keep in mind the common difference and first apply that common difference and then just see, do we have to add some number or subtract some number, and then you will have your general term. That it is so simple. So I'm going to conclude this chapter here, and next I'll be starting chapter number 8, which is about the percentages. Thank you very much, and I do appreciate if you can give me some feedback about how I'm going and how is my explanation of the things. So once again, thank you very much.